The scariest thing a guy could ever do is confess his feelings to his crush. Because it never goes down in the way that you might think. And the aftermath is always 10 times worse. Because I have this guy friend, Justin, and him and I have been friends for the past 10 years. And he is by far the shyest, sweetest guy I have ever met. And thus far, I've never really seen him talk to another girl because his heart longed for our other friend, Avery. Okay? And I never thought he would ever tell her how he felt until this one night when he really should have kept his mouth shut. He always tell me, like, Jackie, she's so pretty, she's so nice, she's so funny, like, I just want to make her my girl. And he never had the balls to tell her until he called me up. He goes, Jackie, I have a plan. Okay, I want the three of us, you, me, and Avery, to all go to a bar tonight, and after the night winds down, I'm gonna tell her how I feel. Are you sure about that? Because you're not really one for words. He goes, yeah, this is gonna be a foolproof plan. Girl. He had no idea what was coming for him. So the night that Justin planned out, we were all at this little bar that we normally go to, okay? And Avery's just sitting there doing her thing, talking, as Justin is just sitting there staring at her like this. I'm just waiting for the signal for him to do his thing, right? So when he finally nudges me to go pretend to go grab a drink at the bar, I'm overhearing every man's worst nightmare. Because he goes, hey, Avery, there's been something I've been wanting to tell you. She goes, yeah, spit it out. He goes, well, we've been friends for a really long time, and I think we just get along really well, and just like, I don't know, I think it's time that I tell you that I've liked you for years now. Would you want to go out with me? Okay, Avery just looks at him for a good minute, grabs her little daiquiri, chugs the whole entire thing, and goes, ew, no, Justin, why are you doing this? Okay, you know we're just friends. I don't see you more than as a little brother. And to make matters worse, she starts laughing her ass off. Okay, and I see Justin just sitting there like his heart was torn out of his chest, right? So I go over and go, hey guys, is everything good? She's going, yeah, Justin told me the weirdest thing. He likes me, did you know? Justin's just like this the whole entire time. I go, yeah, okay. And we spent that whole entire night, Avery just talking shit about Justin confessing his feelings to her while Justin's sitting there, a shell of a human, not talking to a single soul. And after that painful night, I don't hear from Justin for weeks, okay? And I don't blame the guy. He's probably crushed, right? Sitting in his room in the dark playing video games, not talking to anyone like he normally does. But when I call him up to ask if he's free for coffee on the weekend, I couldn't believe what I was hearing. He goes, Jackie, I'm actually busy this weekend, okay? I have High Rocks and I got Run Club, and then I'm actually going to LA, but I'll hit you up when I'm back. I go, hold on a second. What's going on here? High Rocks? You haven't hit a gym in your life. You say there's too many people around. And then Run Club? You hate talking to strangers. You asked me to order your food at a restaurant. And what is going on with LA? Because trust me, I have a lot to explain to you, but it'll be good. Girl, I could not wait for the day that I saw Justin again. And when I finally do, and I walk up to him at that restaurant, I barely recognized the guy. I was looking for a pale, skinny kid trying to avoid eye contact with anyone around him. But when I see this guy going, Jackie, over here, I was looking at a brand new Justin, okay? He was kind of tan, looking a little bit more buff, fresh perm, even a polo, trousers, and loafers, okay? I go, Justin, what happened? What is this news, okay? Because I'm confused as hell. Because, well, after that day with Avery, I knew I had to become the man I wanted to be, because clearly the guy I was before wasn't working. He goes, yeah, so I started trying to do new workout classes, trying to talk to people, but it was a little bit harder than I thought until this one guy in my run club, I guess he saw a little bit of his younger self in me. Because one day he ran up to me, okay, and I haven't really talked to anyone else in this run club, and all he said was, I can't let a young man like you not live up to his full potential. I want to mentor you. And the next thing I know, he was giving me little exercises to do to help build my confidence and help socialize with people. So much so, it helped me land this job in LA. I go, what job? He goes, in tech sales. I go, hold on. He changed you so much that you're able to now talk to people as your career? You could even raise your hand in class. He goes, Jackie, I know, I couldn't believe it either, but he gave me all these exercises through this app called Gleam, Gleam. And as I'm looking at his phone, I see like tips and tricks for how to get better at networking, how to talk to girls, how to build confidence in social settings so you can talk to anyone on this Duolingo style app. But I wasn't the only one who noticed this change in Justin. Because I take a little Instagram story of our food and a selfie with two of us, right? And as we're just continuing on this lunch and he's telling me about his brand new life, I hear Justin's phone ding. Okay, he goes, Jackie, you won't believe who just texted me. I go, who, right? He goes, look. And as I'm reading his phone, I see a text message from Avery that says, hey, just saw you in Jackie's Instagram story and I just had to say you look really good and I miss you. Want to revisit that conversation we had a few months ago? Oh, are you going to answer her? He goes, no, she missed her shot, right? Puts his phone face down and we go back to having our very great lunch. But the next thing I know, I see a very familiar car pull out outside the restaurant and there's Avery walking right towards us. That's when I realized she still has my location.